Hi guys, right, we're trying something new today. The audio to this will be either excellent, awful or beyond awful. I've decided that the camera audio, I've had enough of it with it picking up everything on ALC, so we're going to try recording the audio separately. Anyway, what we have today is a TP-Link EAP110 outdoor. This is from our event stock, as you can see, and this one has died. We've had a couple of these die. I think this is the third one now. Not totally sure why, and it's unusual because we've got EAP245s, EAP110s in the ceiling mount form factor, and we've got an awful lot of these. We've got about 40 of these I think now, and just one or two just never powered up, and they don't smell good as well, but there's no real obvious way into this. Now I could return this under TP-Link's lifetime warranty. I probably should do, but I think I want to know why these are dying, so hopefully we can get in here and have a look. Unfortunately it's very, very white, so we might struggle slightly with the white balance. So my guess is we're probably going to be retained, if I can focus this down, on here somewhere. So let's just pull these off, and it does indeed look like we are. These are just little rubber washers. So these are basically TP-Link's answer to a lot of the Ubiquity kit. Can we get those to move, or are they? No, they're not done up particularly tight. These are TP-Link's answer to a lot of the outdoor Ubiquity kit, and in my honest opinion they're much better. I'm now going to get tons and tons of emails and hate mail and everything from the Ubiquity fanboys. Unfortunately, or fortunately, depending on which way you look, I don't buy the Ubiquity Kool-Aid. The biggest issue I found with Ubiquity stuff is you have to license everything and you have to stick with their kit. The TP-Link stuff does everything the Ubiquity does. Arguably, on events where we've run our kit alongside other people's Ubiquity kit, the TP-Link has performed better. So yeah, read out of that what you will. So we've got those out. What do we do now? Do we just pull that? Oh, yes we do. Gold washers in there, let's get those out. So it looks like those may need to come out as well. We got anything else in there? Yes, there's more rubber seals in there. These things are weatherproof, and the range on these is absolutely amazing. We went and calculated out our range rings based on what TP-Link gave us, and then when it actually came to the event, that does just pull out. When it actually came to the event we used them on, we were getting ranges up into the 2 kilometre region. Let's just get these out before they get lost, because if this is repairable. Right, well that's a nice solid unit. Let's just get that base off, so we've got just a PCB and there's less white to look at. So if you're trying to get in one of these, it's just take the antennas off by the look, or antenna connector off. These are definitely waterproof, and we've had them out in torrential rain, and you can see if I zoom down a bit, you've got seals there. That's a nice solid unit, and obviously any rainwater is going to drain that way, so that not being sealed isn't as big a problem as it looks. Right, I'm going to pause you a second and come down even further, which I can't. So what have we got in here, and can we see any death and destruction? There doesn't seem to be anything there. There might be something there though. Oh, that chip, whatever it is there, has a hole in it, and that's probably what's died. We've got a component here as well. I'll bring you up a bit and focus this down. We've got a component here. I realise it's black on black. T9. Just in here, that's obviously gone to the land beyond. It's actually the first time I've seen a black PCB used in anything commercial. Or is it? No. Right, we've got a heat spreader on the bottom, so let's just pop that off. It looks like we just bend that tang off. Oh, and there's a nut and bolt. It's a very nicely built. It feels solid. It's good. There's a good heft to it. There we go. Oh, heat sinking. And oh no, that's. I thought there was a processor under there, but that's obviously on the other side. Yes, it is. We'll pull that off. Pull the sill pad off and pop it onto that heat spreader so we don't lose it. So we're heat sinking that. Can't actually see what that is without a microphone, magnifying glass, but we'll have a look at that later and see what's going on. And we have a QCA9563 processor on there. We have some flash. We have an Atheros chip there. Can we get the RF can off? See what's going on under there? Probably. No, we can't get the RF can off. I'm surprised at that. I think we probably can actually, we're just using the wrong tool. Let me just grab a blade. Yeah, we can get that off. There we go. There wasn't much point to getting it off. So we've got no idea what that is. It's tiny. The laser etching is beyond what I can read, but that will be the RF front end on it. So that was worth the effort. What else we got? We've got a couple of LEDs and a light pipe here. This comes out to the moulded in lens there, and I think all they've done, you can't really see it, but down there there's a shiny patch, and all they've done is thinned the case, so there's actually no hole for that LED. So they're probably insanely bright, and that's a bicolour LED I think under there. Let's just pop the light pipe off. There's two LEDs under there, so it's probably not bicolour. There's actually space for a third as well, and transistors. I wonder what those were for. So things like this, from my own experience, will go through multiple iterations of designs. Let's just try and clip that back on. I doubt this is rescuable, but let's not completely destroy it. We've got our reset button down here at the bottom. One network connector. The 245s we use have two. We have a switch there that's not fitted, and then I'm guessing the Atheros chip is probably the network interface, and that's all power management and stuff. Is that chip actually toasted? It's quite hard to tell. There's a definite. You're out of focus. Come on, focus in. There's a definite feeling of there being a hole in that, which probably puts pay to any of this straight away. So we've got our two bridge rectifiers in there for PoE. RV. Not quite sure what those would be. We'll look them up. I suspect what we've got is a combination of passive PoE and active PoE going on here, and these can use passive injectors. which means we've probably got two different paths here, and it looks like it's the if I had to guess, passive path that's died. But yeah, we've annihilated the device there. There was no sign of anything that came out. And then that feeds straight into, of course, multi-layer board, so it's impossible to know what's going on here. And the tracks on this are minuscule. I don't know if you can see this. I don't think it's going to do it. Come on, zoom in. Look at the size of those tracks on there. They are tiny. And yes, I'm still a bit bunged up. But yeah, that's all that's in there. There's not really much to see, and yeah, that's a dead one. So let's go see if this new audio setup actually works.